Welcome back. You're watching Today. Now, some areas of Soweto are said to receive new transformers, which will ease their electricity woes. Now, they've been in the dark for some time now, and Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi visited the Doornkop community to give an update on the transformer replacement program, which was launched last month. Reporter Theodore Mashele was there and joins us in studio for the very latest on what he communicated to the public in that community. A very good afternoon, Theo, and thank you for joining us in studio. Maybe let's start with that update that the Premier was able to provide to community members about the rollout of transformers.
Yeah, so the Premier has promised that at least 6 transformers around Doornkop will be replaced by Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. But also he has 41 transformers all around Gauteng that he said he has on his list. But it is proving to be quite a difficult task for the Premier, I must say, because when he got there, there was other communities, surrounding communities, that are saying they are not in his list, but they are also affected by this. And one of the things that they raised, which was really concerning, was the idea of education and the fact that there are matriculants who are even writing right now that have to study using a candle. And even the schools around the area themselves do not have electricity. So this made the matter even more urgent. But the Premier did say that this matter shouldn't fall only on provincial government. It should actually be inclusive of Eskom and also the city itself. So this is what he had to say about that.
So we said to Eskom, there are people that have been without transformers for 3, 4, 5 years. So we said to Eskom, if you don't have money to buy those transformers, as the provincial government, we will buy those transformers on your behalf. So that's what we've done. So, and Eskom said to us, and we said to Eskom, let's discuss the 500 rand that we have demanded from people. So we are still in discussion because Eskom says the problem is that we've used some of that money to buy other transformers for other communities. So if you want us to address the issue of 500 rand, what will happen to those that have already paid them? Should we pay them back or what? So we are in discussion with Eskom on that issue. So when we have sorted that issue, we'll come back to you. But it will not delay. Where they agree with us that as the provincial government will pay and buy the transformers, where they agree with us, we will not allow people to pay the 500 rand. But where Eskom is buying on its own, unfortunately, until we resolve this issue of 500 rand, the Eskom will continue to request those 500 rand.
Theo, let's talk numbers. What did the Premier say about the amount of transformers that are going to be replaced within the province?
So in total, he wants to replace 41 transformers that he has on his list. But what has occurred is that there are certain community members and community leaders who came through and informing the Premier that they are not on the list, but they are also in need of the same kind of service. So the Premier did promise that he will go back, sit down with Eskom and find out exactly, just to revise the list and see if ever there's any additional communities that he might need to provide the transformers to. But also another challenge was the fact that as he comes through, there's other problems that many people have been raising to the Premier, saying, yes, we have an electricity crisis, but we also have many challenges within the communities. They raised challenges about the drug use within the communities, also challenges when it comes to crime, the crime rate, which also relates to the electricity crisis. I remember one of the residents mentioned the fact that some of the lights, street lights within there are not working, and so it's really difficult to walk around there when it's very dark, and that the crime rate has just been rising since the darkness has been there. The Premier had to actually make a promise that he will come back to address the community about those problems this week on Thursday. This is what he had to say to the community.
We are coming on Wednesday, and I'm not coming alone because it's about the entire development. I'm coming with all my MECs, with health, human settlement, all of them, so that we can tackle all the issues in that community. So let's meet on Wednesday. There is a young person that challenged me here. So young people will meet in this hall on Thursday. So I'm here. I'm here Wednesday and Thursday. So on Thursday we're meeting with young people, all of them, on all your issues, unemployment, bursaries, nyauke, everything. Let's meet here. We'll meet on Thursday.
That is Theodore Mashele bringing us that report on electricity provision in different parts of the Soweto township.